Hey guys, what it do? It's your boy Supreme Cheer to God. Make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Get these numbers up, baby. Now we're talking about Bonnie today, and we're talking about her ability distorted future. Now, if you've seen the leak, so if you actually just been reading One Piece, you can see that Bonnie has the ability to distort the future, and she can make herself become anything that she believes is real. She has to believe that it's real. So the older you get and the more pessimistic you become, the weaker the ability will become. Bonnie's still a child; she's only 12, and therefore, and listen, all that should be getting a little more flack by the way he be depicting her. But anyway, um, listen. So obviously, her imagination is wild, and she truly believes in Joyboy, which is obviously Luffy, and she knew that he could get big and do different type of stuff, and she imitated that even as a child, right? When she was even like a younger child, she's still a child, but obviously an even younger child, and more recently when she punched Saturn, she imitated again her knowledge of what Joyboy was. But now obviously she's seen Luffy fight and she knows that Luffy is Joyboy. I think obviously, and the leakers are saying that listen, um, Luffy's actually encouraging her to be Joyboy, right? So Luffy turned back to Gear 5 and is encouraging Bonnie to join him, probably to help them escape faster, excuse me, or to make it easier for for her to defend herself. Because Luffy doesn't likes people that are at least attempting to protect themselves. So I think that is exactly what he's trying to do with her there. So and then there's an argument on Twitter going on, people saying, "Oh, it makes Joy Boy and Gear 5 and all that weak and da 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 da." And it takes away from the narrative. Listen, I understand people not liking it. I understand they're not getting the narrative, not liking it narratively or whatever, because Luffy spent so long getting to Gear 5 and this kid is just being able to do it. But I mean, that's also the life. Like, yes, the abilities are like those. Somebody has an ability that's broken, they can just cheat. That's just, it is what it is, right? It's not supposed to be fair, but that I can understand that perspective. But then there's the other perspective is like, well, she can't fully copy his actual ability and can't actually be Joy Boy. It's just the aesthetic. If it's just the aesthetic, why would Luffy encourage her to just take his aesthetic? That doesn't make sense because that's just putting her in danger. That literally makes no goddamn sense whatsoever. So I don't get that argument that it could just be aesthetics without the powers. Of course, she has to get the powers. That's what the ability is. It's distorted future. Whatever she saw Luffy do, she can do. That's just how it works. Her ability is broken. Like we saw Law's ability as like 10 abilities in one. Like what do we like? I don't know why people think that devil fruits have this limitation. There are other people with similar abilities, and devil fruits have always had similar abilities. Different types of zoans, and different types of Prometheus, and all different types of abilities, and some are very similar. That's never been an issue, right? So I don't really get why this one specifically is such a big issue. Now I get it if you don't like it narratively, cool. I disagree. I don't think it takes away anything from Luffy. It's not like she's gonna be as good at it as Luffy is. Do you know what I mean? Luffy trained to be it. Uh, she can only imagine how he fights, and she can only imagine his strength. She can only, you know what I'm saying? So I don't really see how that helps it. But anyway, also not helps it, but how that takes away from Luffy at all. If they fought, Luffy would obliterate her because obviously she sees Joyboy as a hero. So if Joyboy is fighting her and trying to harm her, that would immediately probably dismantle the ability, and she's not fully learned in her ability yet as well. Again, she's 12, so I don't really see the problem with her being able to quote unquote become Joy Boy. But that's just my thoughts on it. But the ability is clearly obviously broken because but the thing is it's limited, right? It's broken, but it's limited. And I think the ability might have been created because again, remember, she was born in Mary Joshua. So I think the ability was obviously made to be able to imitate probably Joy Boy, right? Because considering they've been looking for that fruit, the Nomu Nomu, right? They've been looking for the human fruit. They've been looking for Luffy's fruit. And I think as a result of that, I think they probably wanted to have the ability to capture it or recreate it, except have one of their own control it just in case. So that could have been one of the reasons why they gave Bonnie this fruit, but she could have ate it by accident. I hope I'm not misremembering this. She could also ate the fruit by accident. So that's what I Oh, did she not eat? I think she maybe did eat it by accident. If anybody remembers, please put that in the comment section. But yeah, I just don't really see a problem with Bonnie having this ability. And I mean, her fruit would be kind of useless if she can only borrow aesthetics, right? Mr. Two already does that, aka Bon Clay. You know what I'm saying? He already has that exact ability that he can just, you know, look exactly like you. Um, so anyway, that's what I think. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think about Bonnie. But obviously, this means that her potential is super high, but it's also super low because if she gets pessimistic and she doesn't really believe in certain things, or she doesn't believe those things are real or true, then she really can't do much with it. It's a broken ability with a good capping balancing system almost that prevents it from becoming extremely overly broken. Somebody like Luffy or Whitebeard, or Blackbeard with that fruit, they'd be insanely broken because they truly believe what they believe. You know what I'm saying? Somebody like Kaido might also become broken, but again, you have to believe and picture it and be that. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard to picture and be something that doesn't exist. But yeah, let me know. It's been your boy Supreme Shade of God. I'm out.